Every week, an agent tells me they need a virtual assistant. And I know I put it out there a lot. I've got 27 overseas, and the rest of my staff is split between being virtual in the US and local. And I tell them the same thing. You probably can't afford one yet, and you don't know how to manage one. So don't, because I'm going to hand you 5 tools that do almost everything a good assistant does. These tools don't sleep, they don't quit, and the whole stack costs you less than 1 day of a VA's pay. But there's a catch, and I'm saving it to the end because if you miss it, none of this works for you. I'm Tristan Almada. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. Goes on every single day. I run Y Realty with 2 of my business partners. I've been doing this for 22 years, inside and outside of a brilliant tribe and lab code agents. So I usually hear, should I hire help, Tristan? Should I hire staff? Should I hire a VA? And it comes up not only in lab coats, but when I do these sessions in person. So here's what a good assistant actually does. Let's start there. They catch your leads. They catch the opportunities. They take notes for you. They read documents and give you a summary. They write your stuff in some cases, or at least have it ready for you to send out. And here's the important one. They follow up, because with everything that we have going on, sometimes the follow-up falls to the side. So let me walk you through one deal so you see how it flows. It starts while you're asleep. You post a reel and say, comment the word home, and I'll send you the guide. Somebody comments at 11 at night. A tool called ManyChat, which some of you have heard of, in fact, a lot of you have, replies to them in public, slides into their DMs with a link, and grabs their name and email. You woke up to a lead. This is how we do it. Now, it's free to start, around $15 a month when you want to actually pay for it. Now, you're at a listing appointment. Some of you used to forget what to say. In some cases, I sometimes forget what's next. I listen a lot, so I'm like, did I miss something? So you set a little recorder on the table called Plod. And now, some of you know about Plod, Plaud. Some of you don't. But one press, it records the whole conversation. And obviously, you don't want to hide it from anybody. You're telling people, hey, is it okay if I record this conversation? Boom, right? It writes the transcript and emails you a clean summary with action items before you're back in the car. You start off with 300 free minutes, but make sure you check online first because they're always changing the deals. Then the seller hands you a 40-page document, the HOA docs, the inspection, the disclosures. Drop all of them into Notebook LM. It's Google's tool, free to start, and it only answers from the documents you gave it and shows you the exact page. No making things up. You can even turn those 40 pages into a 12-minute audio rundown for the drive. One of our agents at Y Realty just sent me back a nice presentation after she uploaded everything and said, look, I've got a 12-page presentation and it looks really nice. Now, all of that has to become words. The follow-up email, the listing description, the social captions if you're using social media. You hand it to Claude and it writes everything in your voice in about a minute, especially after you've set up the personalization that we taught you in the workshops. So you edit and send. Now, here's the one most agents drop: follow-up. Your CRM already has an AI layer, Follow-up Boss, Lofty, especially Lofty, whatever you pay for. It watches what your leads do, and when somebody keeps looking at the same house, it pings you, and it's kind of like a hand raiser and saying, hey, pay attention to this one. This one may be important. Most agents have this, and they never turn it on or they don't know how to use it. So add it up. The DMs, the notes, the reading, the writing, the follow-up. That's 5 jobs you just built an assistant for, and you haven't even gotten started yet. Because when you layer in an actual VA to handle these, they become a lot more powerful. So what I'd like you to do is I'd love you to set this up first. Pick whichever one you need and learn how to use them, or at least know that they're there so that when your staff member or your VA, or if you already have an admin comes in, they at least know what they're using it for. So today, I'd like for you not to pick all 5. Pick one. Start with possibly the recorder, because we do have a lot of meetings. And maybe it's yourself that you're recording, or maybe it's a meeting. Maybe it's a listing appointment. Maybe it's a buyer appointment. But once that's done, it'll send you the summary, it'll send you action plans, and you can even convert that into an email. And you can save those under Google Notebook LM or a Claude project, and you can start adding to that specific client. I went over part of this in a project creation, I think it was 2 weeks ago. But anyway, if you find this useful, let me know, subscribe, and share this with somebody you think may need this. Have an awesome day.